What's happening, Magnacites? Got a depressing email from a Magnacite today, and this is what he writes. It's entitled, "Help Me, Thanks." So I recently lost my sister, and I have been drinking a lot. I feel a sense of darkness in my everyday life. I view the world negative and have trust issues with many people. I also overanalyze things. I feel alone in a cold world. No one calls me anymore, and my good friend that I used to hang out with as a kid doesn't call me anymore. What's the best, easiest way to overcome these obstacles? How do I find my purpose when there's so much going wrong? The reason I messaged you is because I see wisdom in you, and you are also very bright and smart. And I feel you're the of people that we need in this world. Any advice would help. Thank you. I got what you was trying to say there, brother. Well, Magnacite, sorry you lost your sister. I know that's really hard to deal with. As you know, most of you know that follow me, you know that I lost my mother a few years ago. And the first thing for you to realize is that you recognize that you've got a problem, okay? And you're asking for help. You realize that you're being negative and things are crashing down around you, okay? Negativity only breeds more negativity. So as you see, you're not losing your friends, so to speak, but they are distancing themselves from you because they can feel this negative energy. They also may feel that they are giving you your time alone because they know that you're grieving about a death. What you're going to have to do is, first of all, you're going to want to cut off the negative energy that is influencing your life. And it's mainly grief. Grief has been known to actually start to cause certain diseases in someone when they're suffering from grief. I believe cancer is a disease that can actually develop from harboring grief in the body. And I'm not saying just get over your sister's death. I grieved for my mother for several years. And one thing I want you to kind of look at is, before I tell you how to get rid of the feeling, is think about your sister. I personally don't know if there's an afterlife or not, but what if there is? What if she can see you? What if she's watching you right now? Do you think it would make her happy in her spirit form to see you like this? To see you grieving so harshly? To see you drinking? To see you spiraling down? To see you losing your friends? You know your sister will want you to be happy, okay? Even though she's gone, I'm sure it does her heart well to know that she meant so much to you. But she doesn't want this grief to cause so much darkness in your life. You got what I'm saying? Immediately stop the drinking, of course. Okay? I think once you think about putting yourself in your sister's place and watching you, I think you can understand that being like this ain't the right thing to do. Okay? EFT. Spoke about this in several videos. Look it up. EFT. Emotional Freedom Transfer. It's a tapping technique. I'll post a link below to a website that provides information. Get that grief out of your body as soon as possible, because it's a killer. As you know, some couples that live together for a certain amount of years, if one dies, the other can die of grief a few months later. People really are connected. I mean, she was your sibling, so I understand what, how you feel. You're going to want to tap this out. Don't do it while you're driving. I actually remember tapping this negative energy out of me, the grief out of me. I even felt guilty for not allowing myself to continue to grieve for her years later, but I had to get rid of the grief because it was damaging me. So what I did was I did the technique, and it's amazing what negative energy does to you. But when it was released, I shit you not, I got these stabbing pains in my heart. I mean, literally in my heart. And there's studies showing that you almost have a second brain, a second neural, cluster in your heart. When the person says me, they point at their chest. They don't point here. Say, you talking to me? No, they say, you talking to me? A sense of self is here. There's something about the heart and the personality and your energy and your sense of self that's not yet totally fully understood yet, but studies are coming out. You want to heal the inner you, okay? You want to heal that. So EFT is going to help you do that. When you learn the technique, you have to do it every hour on the hour. You have to think about the grief. You have to key in on that energy, what makes you cry, what makes you sad when you think about her. But when you do it and you're doing this technique, it's going to get rid of it. And what you're going to find out is that now, when you think about your sister, you can think about the good times, the happy times, and not cry. Or you cry less. Or you have much less anger, whatever it is, less depression that you're going through, okay? So I want you to do that, okay? And I want you to start reaching out to your friends and doing the things that made you happy before. These are the things that are going to help heal you, okay? So you're going to want to be around your friends and do all the things that make you happy, okay? You're going to want to, the most important thing is to get the EFT. And then you're going to want to think about how your sister will want to view you now and see you move on in your life. Because I know my mom, me and my brother were the most important things to her in her life. Nothing mattered more than us. And we found that out even more after she died, People would always tell us, her boys, her boys, her boys. She'd always talk about her boys. The boys have to be taken care of. Please make sure my boys are taken care of, no matter what. That was her thing, because she actually hid her terminal cancer from us. So we didn't even know until it was, a few months away, of her dying. But I know there's no way she would want me to continue to grieve and to suffer and to not be able to continue my life without her like that. She would want to know, I'm sure, how much she meant to me. But there's no way. If she, let me tell you something. If there's an afterlife and she was able to see me and my brother, she would have been heartbroken seeing how much we were struggling. You got what I'm saying? So the fact that we were able to dig ourselves out, and now me and my brother are both doing our thing. I got a successful YouTube channel, and my brother's moving forward. He's got a, he's a successful personal trainer, and he's got a growing YouTube channel now. And to see that we're taking care of each other and that we're close, that would bring so much gladness to her heart to see that. So you want to think about how your sister would feel once you're healed and you're able to move on, and never forgetting her, always remembering her, and living your life. And from time to time you honor her, through maybe what you learned with her as your sibling, what she may have taught you, things you've been together, through together. You got what I'm saying? So I hope this helped, man. Take care of those 3 things, all right? You need anything else, make sure you email me, all right? 1 million subscribers. Woo!